So Dos, this week is a big week and a busy week for you and the team. But first of all, let's just go back your reaction to the win on Saturday.
Yeah, delighted to get the win. To go 1-0 down and then come back to win 3-1. A difficult place to go, Arbour Park. Over the years, not done particularly well there. Got a few draws, but never won. So, yeah, it's very pleasing to get that win. And it sort of put us in a good place, sort of second in the league. Also gave us 7 away wins, which is important, and 3 draws. So, yeah, massive credit to the players. That's 10 games now unbeaten away from home. And it takes a special team to do that.
And I could see, the reaction of you and all the players celebrating when that last goal went in. And it's important as well, bounce back from the previous week.
Yeah, it was. I thought the game was one that we should have put to bed a lot earlier. You know, to get the second goal just after half time. Our keeper was man of the match. Made 4 or 5 fantastic saves, and I always felt we'd need that third goal, that 2-goal cushion, because any team that's only 1 goal behind with 10 minutes to go is going to throw the kitchen sink at it. I thought Scott made some good changes, made them very fluid in their midfield and got a lot of width into the game. And we struggled in that last 5-10 minutes. So, whilst they didn't create loads of chances, there was 2 that I remember from the corner. The 19 was unmarked and probably should have scored. And then we had the referee making that very odd decision of giving them a free kick because Brad had held onto the ball for too long, an offence that I've not seen penalised for years and years and years. So, to go back up the pitch and then just finish the game off, it would have been nice to have done it a lot earlier. But yeah, to actually get the 3 points was great.
It seems to be 3 or 4 weeks now since we actually had a midweek game, but tomorrow it does mean Dartford come here.
Yeah, very big game. We're hoping for a good crowd as well. I know it's cold, but hopefully it's a game that could warm the hearts a bit, because it's not often you get second versus third. They're a good side. They've had a fabulous run to get themselves back in contention after a mixed start, not a bad start, but a mixed start. A team full of talented players, probably 9 or 10 of the team that did so well for Dartford last year as well. So it's no surprise to me that they're in that top 3. They've got a great management team now with Douse and Martin Tyler and Jolly. So Christian's a good coach as well. So yeah, it's going to be a good game. I think we're looking forward to it.
And remember early on in the season as well, getting the victory at Princess Park, and since then you mentioned their good run, and at the moment they've got 1 win and 5, so they'll be desperate for a win too.
Yeah, you look at their home form. It's always very, very strong. So to get that result early in the season, was important. I think they went on to win 8 or 9 consecutive games at home, which really put them, in a great position in the league. I think Dartford and ourselves could look at the league table at the moment and think in any other normal season, we'd be top. You look at the Conference North, and I think Darlington have played 23 games and have got 43 points. Dartford and ourselves are well in front of that figure. But credit to Ebbsfleet, they've had an incredible sort of first half of the season, and it's really been down to us and Dartford and Chelmsford, to keep trying to push Ebbsfleet as hard as we can.
I suppose at this point in the season you're just focusing on your result, taking it game by game.
I think that's the way to go. It's we've not even reached the halfway point yet. I think that will happen on Saturday against St Albans. That's when we'll have done the 23 games. 2 tough games. Dartford, as I said, very, very strong side. And then you've got St Albans, who are 2nd or 3rd in the form guide, and have made their way up to 4th or 5th in the table. So, yeah, it's a big week, like you said.
So it's a big week. Let's talk about the players that are going to be around. First of all, the sort of longer term injuries, the likes of Tommy Wright, Ross Warner, and Josh Nemhard.
Yeah, so Josh comes out of his boot this week. He'll be having a scan this week just to give him the okay to return to running. So we'd like to think that Josh will be back around about the week commencing the 8th of January. So that's really good news. We've missed him and we've missed his presence. Tommy's had a scan. That's being read by the surgeon, I think, today, and we'll get a response from the surgeon. But with a layman's view, which is mine, of looking at the scan, it doesn't look too terrible. So fingers crossed, that Tommy can get some good news. Ross Warner, we've managed to get him in for an operation on the 21st of December. We don't know until the operation's been done the amount of work that's required, but it could be that puts Ross out to the end of the season, but it does mean by doing it now he would definitely be fit and raring to go for next season. Obviously the other one was Thomas has left the club today. He's gone back to Barnsley. He's been injured the last couple of weeks with a groin injury, so he's going to go back to Barnsley to get treated by their medical team. And then obviously the loan was up on January the 1st anyway. So T goes back. We thank him for what he did for us, especially in the game against Carshalton and the overhead kick that most people remember. So yeah, obviously Gianni's out on loan, and Jake Andrews is out on loan. So when you look at the numbers, they're a bit thin. Mags picked up quite a nasty ankle injury on Saturday, so he's out as well. So numbers are a bit thin, and we might look to see if we can add to the squad.
And how is Jason Pryor looking?
Yeah, so Jason's had the scan on his shoulder. He's probably looking at, if not Saturday at St Albans, it will definitely be okay for the Eastbourne game on Boxing Day.
Perfect. And I suppose with this home game coming up as well, you just want to try and get as many people down to support the team, especially when the numbers are low. The 12th man does make a difference. Yeah,
I think it's our last home game before Christmas as well, so take the opportunity to thank our supporters and wish them a happy Christmas if we don't see them tomorrow. But yeah, it's a huge game for the football club. As I said, we need as big a crowd down here tomorrow as we can get. And like I said, I think if you look at the entertainment value, the amount of goals that's being scored, whether it's for or against, both teams have been going for it down at Havant, and we have seen a lot of goals being scored this year. So it's been entertaining football. That's what people want. That's what we want to try and provide. And like I said, tomorrow's a good chance if we can to get points in front of Dartford, but it won't be an easy game.
And just quickly, because you mentioned it is our last home game before Christmas. After Christmas, we've got some fantastic offers. The half-season ticket starts from Boxing Day, and on January 7th, announced yesterday that it's football for a £5.
Yeah, I wasn't aware of that. I saw the half-season ticket offer, which I think again is fantastic. Listen, we're a community football club that's tried to make football accessible, especially to the local Wesley area and Lee Park in general. So, credit to the board and all the initiatives that they're trying to come up with. Difficult times for everybody at the moment, the cost of living crisis. But yeah, it's always good. The club's always trying different things. So yeah, credit to them. And like I said, hopefully that will, just keep increasing the crowds ready for this hopeful promotion push towards the end of the season.
Lovely. Cheers, guys.
Thanks, Adam.